Hey YouTube, today we're doing a video on how to build a home theater for about $100 bucks. We're going to be doing it with a Sanyo projector and a Raspberry Pi 2. This Sanyo projector, got it used. You can typically find them at college sales or eBay, Craigslist, etc. This one roughly ran about 45 bucks. This is the Raspberry Pi 2. It's what's going to be hooked up to the Sanyo projector. You can see it's got a HDMI cord, it's got analog audio, and it just runs off a typical USB power supply. The operating system is going to be OSMC, and basically what I'm doing is I'm running an HDMI cable from the Raspberry Pi 2, and the HDMI cable on the other end is a DVI, which is the plug for the Sanyo. So it's a way to interface your HDMI plug to your projector without having to need a projector with HDMI cord. Raspberry Pi 2, you can see it's got Ethernet and 4 USB ports, so we'll be controlling the Pi with just a keyboard and mouse. Now the cool thing about the Raspberry Pi 2 and OSMC, it basically, even though you're running the picture from the HDMI cord to the projector, you can still change the settings in OSMC to give you analog audio. So if your projector isn't capable of receiving HDMI, you're still going to need your sound. So I just got a 3.5mm jack going to a old Bose surround sound unit, and just one of them units I had lying around. I'm sure, you know, if you're like me, you have a few receivers here and there. And of course, for a theater, you're going to need a screen for your projector. Basically, this one cost me about 12 bucks at Hobby Lobby. It's just blackout cloth stapled to a wood frame. The wood, I just had some scrap in the garage. Typical, I think it's just 1x4, 1x3 framing. Now, using my cell phone, it's not going to have the best video quality, but there's quite a few videos on how to install an operating system on YouTube for your Raspberry Pi. I won't go through all that, but this is OSMC. It's basically just a tweaked version to run on the Raspberry Pi. It runs pretty good, actually. I've got it networked to my computer. I can bring up my movies. It works pretty quick. There's plenty of video add-ons out there. You can go out there, find your favorite ones, and install them. But as far as playing movies, said it's got 1080p videos on my hard drive that it loads up fairly quickly. Give you a demo here. This is Star Trek. Fast forward. So there you go, for about $100 bucks. You know, I just slapped something together. So I could imagine if you had a little bit better budget or a little more time. Like I said, this is just kind of something I just threw together in a few hours. But for fairly little bit amount of money, you could build a pretty decent theater if you got a little space in your basement or even outside or something. Now, one cool thing about Kodi is there's a ton of video add-ons out there. So if you don't have a lot of local media on your PC that you're wanting to watch, you can go to the video add-ons section and install add-ons that look interesting to you. There are add-ons such as Crackle, Vivo, YouTube, and then there's movie add-ons, Genesis, Ice Films, Phoenix. Some of those are, you know, may or may not be exactly legal, but they are out there. You got movie trailers, and just a quick demo on, you know, how it works. Here's HGTV. See if we can bring up a show real quick for it.
This I love.
And there you go.
Jessica and Eric just moved from Buffalo to Baltimore, where they're looking
Streaming
for their
HD
first place
fairly
together.
quickly.
Wow, this color is interesting.
Definitely an interesting color.
But getting these two on the same page isn't going to be easy.
And there's quite a few add-ons out there, so I'm sure you'll bound to find something you want to watch. Here you got Vivo, good for music videos. Got some pop. So there you go. For about $35, you can get a Raspberry Pi at Micro Center or online. Used projector. Like I said, this one in particular was about 45 bucks. They're not always easy to find that cheap, but they are out there. And a trip down to Hobby Lobby for some materials.